Well, welcome to the Beyond Cinema studio, Ricky, Angela, AnnaLynne, Adrian. Firstly, congratulations, day of. How do we feel? Like, do you still get nervous? Well, that kind of comes through in the film a little bit,
Yeah.
right? That's
Sure so.
segue. I don't even know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Because I read something about it where it said that this was something where you were kind of trying to explain to your girlfriend what was going on in your world and in your mind.
Yeah, sort of in a way. It's sort of, it's like a romantic comedy for serial killers, in that it's incredibly dark, and we start the film off at the worst point in their relationship, and then things sort of evolve and de-evolve from there. So really, to write it, I've been going through like a weird little depression thing after my last movie, and
Little wouldn't describe
sort
it.
of realized how selfish being depressed is, and you become so consumed with your own problems. And I sat back, I wrote this script, and I didn't think it'd ever get made. I wrote it for me, and I was like, I'm gonna PA for 2 years, whatever the hell it takes, and this is gonna be the next one. And then Circle of Confusion, Snowford liked it.
And his chick is a saint.
Yeah.
So there was a little of that going on too.
No, she's the best.
And there
In
must
real
be
life.
something going on too, because you agreed to come back and work with him again.
I hate him, but they pay me a shit ton of they actually pay me nothing, so it is because I love him.
Thank you.
But that's the thing, you're working with people that you worked with before, Matt as well. Obviously, it's kind of started this whole little family thing. Adrian's got beeps going on in his pocket.
Molly McCook is also here, and she's in it. She was in Excision as well. He's our new guy.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah.
So what is
They're
it, do
in
you
the
think,
world
that
now.
creates this little family that, like, do you feel like the personal relationship, or do you kind of bring whatever you need to, and then he kind of comments on that?
Well, I mean, for me, it starts with the script, right? If we have a good map towards the future, then it really helps us all come together and know what we're trying to achieve. And then having a director who really knows what the fuck they're doing, it helps. And to feel a sense of vision from Ricky, as well as the flexibility to adapt in the moment and respond to what's happening in real time is, I think, a testament to a fantastic find.
I got you an Uber to our first meeting as well.
He sent me
I didn't know
that was
You
the
got
weird-
an Uber?
Did I?
Come on. Second meeting.
I didn't.
Second meeting. That's how we
I'm
do.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was going to be a casting.
I'm just kidding.
He's not rolling in dough here. That's a big deal.
But when I first met Ricky,
You realize we're part of it.
I was immediately intrigued by him because he's just this really exciting man. He's wearing mesh basketball shorts, which I was soon to learn was his uniform for about a year.
Everything.
Everything, yeah. And he just has this vibe about him that's exciting, and I wanted to do, like, when you agree to date someone just because they like you, it's like,
Right.
oh, this guy likes me, I'll agree.
And
I
then
appreciate it. I'll
They're
take
not
it.
dating though.
and then you have to turn up and deal with, like, essentially a sociopath.
Me.
Yeah.
Are we in the script or are we?
He's working that through right now.
Yeah, in the script. Because this is very, like, when I saw it, it was like kind of like an American Psycho kind of character, like a guy very much in his own mind and exclusion of everyone else.
Well, that was one of the challenges. On the page that we had to figure out, people would walk out of the theater and not be able to get behind the protagonists. They would just be so disgusted, and I might even get killed after the screening. So we figure out. Yeah, I could get some hate.
And the cool thing though,
But that's a Ricky thing.
they won't let you get away with it.
That's his style.
Like we got to make him unlikable for that first act. When so many more movies are just dying to be loved. You know what I'm saying? And he had the guts to do that. And also, like, I think it's very important. I think the coolest thing, the reason I wrote this when I was in a really down period was someone saw another one of my movies and they liked it and they sent me this beautiful message and all these awful things happened to them, but they loved the problems with the characters and all the things that were wrong with them. Not even the jokes. You know what I mean? So the idea was that I'm gonna throw everything out there, everything that's fucked up with me, everything that's fucked up with everyone I know, and we're gonna just lay it all on the table, and we're gonna let people feel less alone with themselves, and we're not gonna be sympathetic about it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like a mirror.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
See the hand things I was doing? I was like into it.
Yeah. And
That was for you.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But I also like that a lot of the people you chose, like Adrian and AnnaLynne, I'm not sure Angela for you, but Matt as well, like direct their own projects too. So you've got people who have like their own voices. So I don't know if that's something you seek out or if that's.
No, not necessarily, but it's also a wonderful bonus because they know how hard it is to make a film. And when you know how hard it is to make a film, you're much more sympathetic to all kinds of, the craziness that happens in the independent world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know that when we're in the trenches, we're gonna be there together. And when shit gets weird, we get in a fight, it's gonna be 10 seconds and we're gonna keep rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a very important part of making a movie like this.
And there's a really nice dynamic with Ricky where he gives you this opportunity to just fuck shit up. And then he'll come in and tweak things, or he'll come in and completely tell you, not that. Very honest, very straightforward, but you have this first opportunity to just have a blank canvas, and that's what I love.
Yeah,
Did you get to go home at the end? Because it was shot in LA, right? Do you keep him on set somewhere? Do you put him in a hotel somewhere, or did you guys go home at the end?
I put them in a hotel.
I went home with my burn face and scared all my friends.
I was lucky to have a roof over my head while I was shooting it.
We get to go home at night. It's nice to be in LA.
And even like the small town stuff, that was all LA too, somewhere?
Yeah, it's funny. I've actually shot every one of my films, and this was cool. This is the first time I got like a real a budget of sorts, and it was awesome to be able to.
You call that a real budget?
I did.
Wow.
In the Sundance independent world.
For me, this was a playground. You know what I mean? I've never had anything.
You're splurging.
So this was a blast. You know what I mean? We had dolly track and all kinds of extravagances. All kinds of extravagances. We had a craft service table. What was your question?
So even like the small stuff you got to shoot in LA, like the small.
Yeah.
town.
So I've actually shot every one of my films in LA.
Yeah.
Virginia-ish, we recreated with Excision in LA. The small town and suburban gothic, Suburbia we created in LA, and this we created in LA.
Very cool. So I know we're short on time. I just want to say the scariest thing in the film for me was Pill's voice. Super scary. Well, congratulations. Enjoy tonight. Thanks for coming and spending a few minutes with us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.